Someone said, what's your most unhinged doomsday theory? You asked. You asked for this. We all remember in Multiverse of Madness, they introduced the idea of dreamwalking, pretty much just being able to possess the body of your counterpart no matter the universe, right? Well, we also know that Kang created the TVA to keep the sacred timeline intact, to prune any other branches that branch off from the main timeline. Well, then Loki changes all of that, because now he is at the center of time, keeping all the timelines together. So what if he might have seen a possible timeline that might cause the extinction of all other timelines? And unlike Kang, who just pruned all of them, maybe he just suppresses it, keeps it away from all the other timelines. But that timeline that he ends up suppressing is the one with Victor Von Doom. Now, it's also established by Reed Richards that in almost every single universe there is a Doctor Strange. That means that in almost every single universe there's also a Darkhold. So what if the only way for Victor Von Doom to get out of that suppressed timeline is to dreamwalk? So now that version of Victor Von Doom somehow gets a hold of the Darkhold, learns how to dreamwalk, but he's not a professional, so he ends up messing up, and he ends up waking up in some random alternate universe that he has no idea where he's at. He wakes up, he looks at himself maybe in some puddled water, and he knows that he's dead, and he knows that he's freaky looking, so maybe he puts on a mask and some sunglasses and maybe a hoodie, the typical, like, get up for MCU people that are trying to be inconspicuous. He goes and he walks around, and he sees this person that has his face, and he ends up going into this museum, and he's everywhere. I mean, he's on billboards, he's on museum posters, kind of mirroring exactly what ends up happening with Captain America when he goes through the museum, and he sees, oh, you know, these people actually look up to me. These people actually need me. So he has almost this exact same moment, except he sees this person and he's like, man, that's my face. That's the face that I'm wearing right now. And man, Victor Von Doom means so much to this universe, as I could see as I'm looking around. But then he walks up to one of the little infomercial things and he reads it and he finds out that in this universe, there is no Victor Von Doom. That face that he's wearing is not Victor Von Doom, but it's somebody by the name of Tony Stark. And Tony Stark was Iron Man. So he decides, I mean, I might as well use this face. People know and look up to and honor this face. And that would then lead us to the post-credit scene of Fantastic Four, where Franklin Richards is touching Dr. Doom's face. It's because he is actually dreamwalking the body of Tony Stark. He needs to fix that face, because obviously what happened after Endgame, you saw his face and it was absolutely just distraught. Nobody would recognize that to be Tony Stark. And that's when he figures that he can use this face to his benefit, to then manipulate the Avengers and all of Earth 616 into thinking that this is an alternate version of Tony Stark, which would explain why Doom looks like Stark, because in every other universe, Tony Stark that we know is a Doom. He is a Von Doom. But in this universe, he was adopted by the Starks, raised as a Stark, and instead Victor Von Doom, his name was Tony.